everyone, this week on Pollination Time with Doug, we're going to be looking at a plant from China whose flowers mimic mushrooms. So let's get started.
When we think about pollination, very often it's a mutualism. Plants have evolved a reward to give a vector, an animal, to come to the flower. Now that reward could be nectar, but it might also be pollen that the insect would eat. These are some of the rewards that are typically seen in pollination. But there are a whole lot of plants, they offer a trick reward. They pretend to offer something to the vector, the pollinator, the insect in this case, but it's not a real reward. This is an example. This plant from China, Asarum maximum, is one of the group they would call the wild gingers. We have one native here to Washington in the same genus. This one is blooming today, and I want you to look at these flowers because they mimic mushrooms. They're held just barely off of the ground where a mushroom would grow, and the dark coloring that highlights this very white center is sort of fleshy looking and even has deep inside ridges that mimic gills, very much like the underside of a mushroom fruiting body. We can't photograph the aroma, but I can tell you that were you to stick your nose in this flower, you would be convinced totally that it smells of mushroom.
Okay, I'm gonna smell this flower. Oh wow.
What does it smell like?
It smells like mushrooms.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
To me, it's almost even like sauteed mushrooms. I mean, very frequently in the greenhouse, when I brush the foliage, I will see little gnats, sort of fruit fly-sized flies, coming up out of this foliage. So, a very convincing mimic.
Girls are looking fine, but you're the only one on my mind. La-da-dee-la-da.